You won't believe this forgotten gem from 1954, a car so bold, so ahead of its time. It vanished before it even had a chance to dominate. The 1954 Daus isn't just rare. It's a mystery wrapped in chrome, with design cues decades ahead of its peers and performance that shocked even the engineers. This might just be the most underrated classic car ever built. Let's unlock the legend. The 1954 Daus is one of those elusive automotive legends that slips between the cracks of mainstream history, built in an era where most cars played it safe. The Daus was a bold rebellion. Just one look at its streamlined body, sculpted fenders, and sweeping chrome accents makes it clear. This was no ordinary 1950s sedan. The exterior featured a jet-age design inspired by aviation, with bullet-style headlights, a dramatic sloping roofline, and subtle tail fins that predated Detroit's obsession with excess. The front grille was wide and aggressive, with dual chrome bars slicing across a matte black backdrop, a look that screamed muscle before muscle cars even existed. The side profile had elegant curvature, with flush door handles and chrome detailing that ran from nose to tail. It sat on classic white wall tires mounted on steel wheels with custom Daus branded caps, completing the premium vintage look. Inside, the 1954 Daus broke tradition again. Instead of the usual bench seats and bare metal dashboards, the cabin was wrapped in two-tone leather with brushed aluminum accents. The dashboard had a space-age flair, a fully symmetrical design with round analog dials, toggle switches, and even a factory-installed push-button starter, which was rare at the time. Every control was driver-focused. The steering wheel was wrapped in stitched leather, and the speedometer topped out at an optimistic 140 miles per hour. Bold for 1954. Passenger comfort was surprisingly advanced. Rear seat legroom rivaled luxury models of the era, and the insulation used in the Daus's body panels made it quieter than most American sedans of its time. It even featured a primitive air ventilation system with directional vents decades before climate control became standard. Under the hood, the Daus was a beast, powered by a 4.2-liter inline-six engine with a twin carburetor setup. It pushed out an impressive 160 horsepower, a serious number in the early 50s. Mated to a 3-speed manual transmission with overdrive, the Daus could accelerate from 0 to 60 in just under 11 seconds, which, for context, rivaled many early sports cars of that era. Its rear-wheel drive layout gave it responsive handling, and the suspension was stiffer than competitors, offering tight cornering despite its size. Braking came courtesy of drum brakes, which were large and well-ventilated, and although they lacked the modern feel, they performed admirably under pressure. Steering feel was mechanical and direct, reminding drivers that they were in full command of the machine. When it came to pricing, the 1954 Daus was positioned as a premium option, roughly $2,700 brand new, which would translate to around $30,000 today. That price put it well above basic sedans, but below luxury giants like Cadillac. Only a few thousand were ever made, and even fewer survived. That rarity makes the Daus an ultra-collectible today, with auction prices sometimes reaching over $120,000 for pristine examples, and rising. Sadly, Daus as a company disappeared not long after, due to a combination of financial missteps and poor distribution. But what they left behind was a legend frozen in time. The 1954 Daus wasn't just a car, it was a bold vision of the future, built before the world was ready. If you ever come across one, know that you're not just looking at a rare classic, you're staring into an alternate history, one where innovation beat the odds, even if just for a moment.